Hi everyone, this is Michael for Spirit Comics. Welcome to my channel. This is New Comic Book May, Day 4. Now, if you're new here, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any new uploads. Also, please do give this video a thumbs up and share it around. Don't forget to comment. Thank you to those who have subscribed to me recently. I am now at 189 subscribers and pushing to 200. Thank you to those who do comment on my videos. I appreciate you very much. Now, this is also May 4th. So I'd like to wish you happy May 4th, and may the 4th be with you. In spirit of May 4th, I'm going to be reviewing a Star Wars comic book. This is a facsimile that was released in 2019 of Star Wars Issue 1 that was originally printed in 1977. The cover is very good, although I do have some issues with the cover alone. Now, I like this. Fabulous first issue. Enter Luke Skywalker. Will he save the galaxy or destroy it? And down here, Marvel's epic official adaptation of a film by George Lucas. Now, what do I have issues with? Well, for one, Darth Vader's helmet is green. Now, I know that if his helmet were totally black, and it is black in some areas to show shadow, but if his helmet were totally black, that it would blend in with this background, which is why they would need a different background. Princess Leia does not entirely look like Princess Leia. She has black hair, not red hair. Can you see that? Luke appears to be much older than he looked like in the film. Now remember, this was printed in 1977, the same year the film came out. Let's get into here and read off the names of who's responsible for this book. Alright. Roy Thomas is a scripter and editor. There's some things he should have noticed that went in here. Howard Schenken, illustrator. He didn't do too bad of a job. Letters, Jim Novak. Now, I want to show this right here. If you can see it, Marvel Comics stating in this comic book, adapting the greatest space fantasy of all. So screw you, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. Alright, now that I've gotten that out of my system, it opens up with a space fight, you know, much similar to the movie. But instead of there being a page for the, you know, intro crawl like the movie did, everything is condensed into these 4 little green boxes here. And there's the first 2, and here's the 3rd one, 4th one. It doesn't really grab my attention on the first page. I mean, this is what grabs my attention, the Star Destroyer. But when you watch the movie, you know, the first thing you see is that crawl of letters, which should get your attention. This did not get my attention. If there were a long description in yellow, like there is on the screen during the movie, that would have gotten my attention. Okay. Now over the page, this is the ship that Darth Vader invaded, and here's CP3O, R2-D2, and the dialogue that they use is roughly similar to that of the movie. So I can't fault them for that, although I do fault them for this. I know it's an adaptation. Still, this is my opinions. They already bring Luke in on the second page here, when, you know, I think he should have been introduced maybe on the fourth page, because that just seems too soon. Because if I recall correctly in the movie, Luke was not introduced till after the whole incident on the rebel ship. And here we see something familiar, you know, R2-D2 with Princess Leia. You know, it's very brief. And yes, they did reprint the old advertisements from that era. Now, this I don't remember from the film. Princess Leia is sneaking around. She's trying to escape the stormtroopers, and she does have a pistol in her hand, but I don't remember it being what she was shot by. I just remember that she was shot, she was taken away. It was, you know, very little fanfare given for that whole scene. Then over here we have on Tatooine, Luke's homeworld. This is a scene that I do not remember being in the movie at all. I think Marvel took some creative license with this story in 1977. They introduced someone by the name of Biggs, who is Biggs Darklighter. He's joined the he'll be aboard the Rand Ecliptic. And so he's talking to Luke, and he looks kind of goofy that way with you know, wearing the helmet and the goggles. And Luke tells him about a fight that he thought that he saw. And Big says there's nothing up there, so, you know, don't fret, don't stress over it. Then back aboard the Star Destroyer, because that whole scene has not yet finished. This, I swear, is hilarious. Maybe I'm the only person that sees this, but Marvel gave Darth Vader sunglasses. If you don't believe me, just take a look here on the page. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. Now, I know those are the eye sockets or whatever have you. And here it is again. Looks fine. But now look at this panel. I'm guessing maybe it's because of the way it was illustrated. This looks like he's wearing glasses underneath the helmet. Look at that. Come on. That looks like glasses underneath the helmet. Maybe I'm the only one seeing that, but I think it's hilarious. But like I said, this was done in 1977, the same year as the movie. Then it starts getting back on track with the droids. Oh yeah, something almost forgot. Let's see if it's on this page. Yeah, it is. Darth Vader says this here. I've been informed that a repair pod, it says repair pod, was somehow jettisoned during the fighting. Okay. Vader says repair pod. Now look over here on the next page. Yeah, here it is. The life pod Darth Vader seeks. No, he seeks a repair pod. The life pod Darth Vader seeks lies half buried in the sand. A little discrepancy there that the editor missed. Perhaps. Just saying. C-3PO is behaving like he did in the movie. If R2 wants to go off somewhere, then he can do it all by himself. And this is a pretty cool advertisement. At last you can fly, Spider-Man! Yeah, back on Tatooine, Biggs is telling something that he entrusts to Luke because they're close friends, that he's going to join the Alliance, the Rebel Alliance. And Luke thinks he's crazy. Now over here we see a meeting that we didn't really get to see during A New Hope. Not too much of it anyway. Apparently the officers under the command of Vader don't trust him very much. And there's something that I seem to recall. Let me think here. I think this one, this is the one where he does the death grip, because they don't believe in his what? Oh yeah, that they don't believe in his religion, and this is something else I noticed. Vader says the ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the cosmic force. Cosmic force? Did they not watch the movie? It was called The Force, not the Cosmic Force. I mean, these are the types of mistakes I would expect today if this was done. Now, this scene I thought was a little bit strange. It doesn't look like he's grasping his collar too tight, but maybe it's because of the illustrator. Now, over here, you remember the scene in the movie when Owen, Luke's uncle, goes to the Jawas and says that, I want some droids. Well, if I remember correctly, there were several droids all lined up in a row. And there's one missing. Oh, that's because it was shaded in black. And my memory is a little bit hazy, so I had to look the name up. See this one there? This one that's black and blue? That's the one that Luke called red, of course, which that, for some reason, that one phrase was not included in this adaptation. That's R5D4. But what do they do? Yes, this R2D2 model will do fine. That other one there over there looks ready for the junk heap. And who is Owen referring to? He's referring to R5D4. I guess back in the 70s, their editorial staff was not that great. So, R5D4 malfunctions, and he says, okay, I'll take the other R2 unit. So they get back home, and Luke's cleaning R2, D2. Then this happens. Now, if you remember in the movie, when he cleans the droid, the hologram of Leia appears on the floor. But, however, here, for some odd reason, Leia is floating in air. Okay, what's wrong with that? What's up with that? Because Leia should have been drawn on the floor, as that's the way she was when she gave the message to R2 several pages back. I'm a stickler for detail when it comes to comics. And then the next day, Luke asks his dad about the Obi-Wan Kenobi and says, "Stay away from that, he's dangerous, And look at this. Is it just me, or does Luke seem to be aging by each page? Anyways, that was dinner time. So he goes back to the droids to finish cleaning them, finds out that R2 is gone. So the next morning, at dawn, both CP3O and Luke leave to find him. Then we see this scene, which never happened in the movie. I don't know what significance it would be. At least I don't remember it happening in the movie. And I don't remember a stormtrooper picking up a piece of metal and exclaiming, "Droids!" I do remember this. I even looked it up, I even had to look up the movie to see how it was that Luke and CP3O found R2-D2, because I couldn't remember. And I missed it during the first read, so I caught it when I looked up the scene. Wait, there's something dead ahead on the scanner. Looks like our droid. Hit it, 3PO. Of course, during that scene in the movie, it was, I believe, Luke that did all the talking. And maybe that was him on that panel. Sometimes it's not that easy to tell. So anyways, further further up, they stop in a canyon, and there they find R2-D2 beeping and whirling, and they start. And instead of going back home, just like in the movie, Luke gets out his binoculars, sees some sand people, and gets the crap knocked out of him. Well, almost. And that was the facsimile of Star Wars #1 that was originally printed in 1977. I was not too surprised to find some faults with this, but I did not really expect to find a lot of faults, given that this was a different era for Marvel. There were no agenda-driven statements in here that I could see. But just, this was the biggest one. A green Darth Vader. And, a red, Princess Leia as a redhead. When in the comic, she has black hair. I mean, come on. At least it doesn't say here, faithful adaptation. But it's nice to have, because I don't think I had this one when I was young. But anyway, I can always rewatch the movie if I want. I'm reviewing this one because this is, like I said, May 4th. I didn't get it on a new comic book day. A free comic book day. But maybe I'll have one next year, because I did look up free comic book day for 2019, and there was a Star Wars book released on that date. I just didn't get it a year ago. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review of Star Wars #1 from 1977. If you are enjoying these reviews, please do subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of the new uploads. Also, please do give this video a thumbs up and share it around if you did enjoy it. And don't forget to comment. Thank you for stopping by. Like I said, this is New Comic Book Day. No, New Comic Book May, Day 4. I'm so used to saying New Comic Book Day. Alright, thank you for stopping by my channel. This is Michael for Spirit Comics. Till next time, true readers, may all your news be good news.